Hello viewers, today we are taking the video lecture series on the job role of retail cashier for class 9. In this job role, firstly we will take Unit 3, Customer Order for Goods, Session 2, Procuring Supplies. So students, in this session we will discuss 1. Meaning of procuring supplies, 2. Sources of procuring supplies, 3. Selecting the suppliers, 4. Activity to understand procurement and selection of suppliers. Procuring supplies in simple language means getting the things your business or organization needs to work properly. Meaning of procuring supplies. Procurement is the process of obtaining goods and services. It refers to acquiring, finding and buying goods or services from external sources through tender or competitive bidding. The buyer receives goods and services at the minimum price and benefits in other aspects as well, such as quantity, quality, time and location. Now that we have understood the meaning of procuring supplies, let's us understand what some of the sources of procuring supplies are. Sources of procuring supplies. Procuring supplies means knowing the process and timing of when a product is procured. A proposal is a basic source of supply which is used for determining the needs automatically or interactively. The system uses a source to create a procurement proposal. The sources of procuring supplies are classified into two parts, that is external and internal. Now we will discuss with the help of figure. Sources of procuring supplies. External sources. The external sources of procuring supplies are as follows. A. Manufacturers and primary producers. Normally, a manufacturer produces a limited range of goods and varies considerably in nature and distributive services which they provide. B. Wholesalers. Wholesalers carry stocks at their own risk in either wide or more limited assortments. Retailers normally buy merchandise carried through wholesalers or distributors. C. Importers. Importers are usually linked to the range of merchandise carried and the extent of the services provided. Also, they may be specialized by the type of goods produced or by the products of a particular country or area. Agents. Agents are the intermediaries and never carry stocks at their own risk. It includes brokers who look after marketing of manufacturers or importers' products. Private brands. These products are developed and marketed by the retailers themselves. It is also called store brands. They provide higher margins to the retailer than international or national manufacturers' brands. These kinds of brands are available to retailers through their own manufacturing facilities. Now, we will move on to the internal sources. Internal sources. In internal sources, in-house production is done. A product is procured by producing it. In-house production takes place in different locations. Therefore, no transportation lanes are involved. In the above diagram, the external sources and internal sources of processing supplies have been shown. Where external source of a supply includes demand, environment and supply, and the internal source of supply includes process mitigation, contingency and control, selecting the suppliers. Supplier selection is a very important process which enables to meet the demanded items or orders from the customers. While selecting a supplier, the following factors are kept in mind. Price. This is one of the key factors for supplier selection. Introducing extra trade discount for the bulk purchases should be done carefully. Terms. The factor implies the length of credit, size or cash discount. conditions and benefits as compared to the other suppliers. Delivery. Quick and prompt delivery may be dynamic for retailers in high volume sales situations. Mode of delivery. Safety of goods transported comes under this factor. Service. This factor includes all the services that a supplier provides to a buyer. Continuous evaluation should be made between the supplier in terms of the following: price comparison including discounts and efficiency of delivery backup, level of services and introduction of new lines. Let us understand the procurement and selection of supplies through an activity. Field visit for observing procurement and selection of supplies. The materials required for these activities are pen, pencil, notebook and checklist. Let's go to the procedure. Visit a local retail market or mall. Meet the executives, greet them and convey the purpose. Survey the sources of procuring supply. Ask about selection of suppliers. Prepare a report for the same and after discussing with your friends and confirm with the executive. Submit the report to the teacher. Here, teacher should check the learning outcomes of students from this activity. Let's summarize our session. Today you have learned: number 1, meaning of procuring supplies; number 2, sources of procuring supplies; number 3, selecting the suppliers; number 4, activity to understand procurement and selection of suppliers. So viewers, you have learned about the session in an interesting manner. I hope you have understood the lesson and have taken notes of important points through watching this educational video. See you in the next session. Till then, take care. Thank you.